you, Rye. So tomorrow, hundreds of volunteers, survivors, and supporters will be heading to West Haven for the Greater New Haven Heart Walk. It's part of the American Heart Association's National Healthy Living Initiative. And here with ways that you can increase your heart health are Dr. Robert Elder, cardiologist at Yale-New Haven Hospital, and Francine LoRusso, the executive director of the Yale-New Haven Hospital Heart and Vascular Center. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So heart disease, doctor, doesn't really discriminate. It really could get anyone.
That's right. I think it's a really important point to make. You know, I'm a cardiologist, but my particular interest is taking care of both adults and children with congenital heart disease. And I think a lot of people think about heart disease and they have this particular image in their head, but anybody can develop heart disease. You know, women are at risk for heart disease. It's the #1 killer in women. It's an important thing to pay attention to. Children can have heart disease. So I think that it's an important thing as we're walking on Saturday to recognize that it comes in lots of different shapes and sizes and ages.
Sure. Now, how important is family history?
You know, it's a great thing to talk about on Mother's Day.
Right.
You know, it's a great thing to ask your family about. I think people forget about it until you go to the doctor and they ask you and say, well, what about your family history? Is there anyone that has heart problems or heart disease?
You start thinking about it. Oh, wait a second.
Exactly.
Right?
And a lot of people say, oh, I never really asked, but it's a perfect time to have a conversation because we know that some of the risk factors for heart disease actually run in families. And there can even be disorders of the heart muscle, for example, that can run in families and may make screening more important and talking to your doctor.
And doctor, are there any symptoms we can look for, or is it once you see symptoms it's too late?
No, I think it's important to pay attention to the symptoms that you're having. So, you know, new symptoms, people who are having difficulty breathing with walking, for example, or chest pain, especially when they're walking and moving around, those kind of things make me particularly concerned.
Sure.
And I think just paying attention to prevention is a really important thing as well.
Makes sense. Francine, give us some tips.
So the American Heart Association actually has very simple tips, basically 7 tips.
Okay.
One is really stop smoking if you smoke, watching diet, exercising, eating healthy,
okay.
Making sure you control cholesterol, control your blood pressure, and ensure that you're not your blood glucose is under control as well. Okay. So if you follow those basic health tips and make sure you're eating a good diet and exercise, you should be well on your road to a healthy heart.
We have your work cut out for you then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes easier said than done, but we're recognizing all this with the walk happening tomorrow. People can still sign up?
People can still sign up. People can come to the website, you can donate. The American Heart Association, this is a premier event for them. We do a lot of fundraising, a lot of good work.
What a crowd. We're looking at some pictures from previous years.
Yeah.
And what is that we're looking at? That's just people
actually,
setting up?
that was set up, that was CPR event. So we taught CPR at the event last year, which was well received.
I believe
it's
it's
a good
happening
skill.
this year, too.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
They're going to train something like 250 people to do CPR, so on the spot.
What a great skill, right?
That is a great
important,
skill.
life-saving skill.
All right.
And you can bring Dante because we have children, dogs,
for the whole family, right?
Whole family event.
Oh,
yes.
Get out there, get a little exercise,
Yes.
and recognize the importance of heart health. And the website we could check out is visitnewhavenheartwalk.org.
Yes.
We'll find all the details there.
And we have 2 T-shirts for both of you, so that basically you can advertise, because this is Greater New Haven Heart Walk, and Yale-New Haven Health is sponsoring this year, and we're both co-chairs. So
fantastic. Oh, these are nice and soft too.
Nice and
this
soft,
is fantastic. We'll enjoy this. I'll save one for Ryan. Thank you both for being here. Good luck with the walk tomorrow.
Thanks very much.
Thank you
Thanks for
very
having
much.
Sure thing. All right, up next,